What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Phreak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me for the next episode of Tyranny. We're going to go and probably die, maybe not. I'm hoping that we somehow magically survive. Because we are magically delicious. No, we're not Lucky Charms, guys. Well, we might be. But the odds are that we're not. Alright, this looks menacing, scary, and kind of depressing in pretty much every single way. Alright, Matani Sybil says, "They're here! Weapons up, and remember those no longer with us. Honor them with your courage and prowess." The captain turns to face you as you approach. "Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those of us who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go. They did not ask for this conflict. The townsfolk may go. The rest of you stand and fight. I'm not here for slaughter. I'd prefer to talk. This village is an accessory to sedition. Surrender or perish." I'm not here for slaughter. I'd prefer to talk. "Really? The trail of my dead friends says otherwise. What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's sorry for all the murders, followed by a big swig of hemlock, it's too late for words to solve anything." The captain looks at you expectantly. Her soldiers stand ready, and the muffled cries and sobs of the villagers fill the air. Kairos ultimately brings order. Why resist unity and prosperity? Like the unity between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, she throws back her head, issuing a dramatic laugh. That wasn't that dramatic, nor was it a very good laugh. That's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbor. It is a cowardly dream for those with simplistic notions of the world. But I concede half your point. A thought dawns across her face with a smile. The Vendrian Guard was once simply the army of Apex, but now we have volunteers from all the realms joining our cause. So you are correct about bringing unity. This insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw away your lives? We have demonstrated that a once vanquished people can rise from the dust and bloody the Archons. If the objective is to send a message to the others in the tiers, then this has been a resounding success. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. The townsfolk may go. The rest of you stand and fight. Alright, 3. That is a commendable notion, but a tragically simple one at that. If anyone here could stomach life in the chorus, or submission to a disfavored work camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folks standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Besides, we already reneged on our surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer is just a trap, as the Archon's pride demand that they bury us. So sorry, but we've been at this for too long. Death or glory. There is no third option. Alright, well, your townsfolk may go. Run, all of you, or you'll have to deal with my allies when they arrive in force. If I will not have your cooperation, then I will take this village by force. Alright, we'll let the townsfolk go, I guess. We have gained fear with Barrack. Far be it from me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid for the Vendrian. Huh. Interesting. Guard, we would be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemies the moment we turn our backs. Sorry, like, Steam's stuff is like popping up like crazy over here. Apparently, Tyranny just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. It wasn't Steam achievements, it were like downloads. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, fair point. The villagers are guilty as well. All surrender or perish. I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to the villagers. Strange, I thought I was doing the talking here. I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to the villagers. You've gained favor with the Vendrian Guard. The captain lurches forward, ready to yell, but stumbles over her words as your response sinks in. Did you all hear the Fatebinder? Don't just stand there. Run like the Scourge are chasing you. Guardsmen, stay behind. That moment you've been training for is about to come due. Now, the rest of you, run before I change my mind. Draw your weapon. And let the villagers flee, shall we? She holds her hand in the air while the last of the townsfolk flee, a noble way to begin our finest moment. Or maybe last stand. Either way. She lowers her hand, signaling for the attack. Or signaling the attack, I guess. Okay, so all these horrible things are about to unfold, which is wonderful. It's not really good. It's actually quite awkward, but we're going to go ahead and do that, and I guess we're going to do that to you, my dear. And then we're going to get Verse to light up somebody's life here. You're a sage. I guess we're going to light up your life.
Let us take them together!
Okay, so that has happened. And then we're going to go over here to deal with the Matani. Maybe. Maybe we're going to deal with Matani. I don't know for certain. I assume that we will. Alright, there's the trip and the slam, and she is nearly dead, I think. I think we've pretty much got this on lockdown. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, we're a little bit banged up here. We did level up during all of this, too, which is cool. Go ahead and throw out a heal. And I guess finish off Matani? It's weird, because, like, we keep... It looks like we're targeting the wrong person. Alright, well, we're gonna go for it. It's kind of all or nothing right now. Not really sure why she ran the other direction and didn't do her job. Are we... Why are we hitting the wrong person? I guess she's just freaking out, I suppose. That is the play. Okay, well, I think she's considered down right now. Like, we did enough to make her not exactly the most excited person in the world. Alright, what is that? Scarlet poison. Oh, cool. Go ahead and heal ourselves. Then I think we're going to probably have to disengage in this fight. Then we're going to have to engage with you.
You got it.
Alright, now what we're going to do is shoot fire at you again. And I don't know what just happened, but it seemed bad. I'm going to try shooting fire at you again. Alright, so we actually cast a spell that time.
I'm on it.
Now we're trying very, very, very hard to get this to work. Let's see here. See to go down. I mean, we're having a real hard time dealing with this guy. Right. He's just not dying. Ooh, we have a new shield around ourselves. I don't know if that's good or bad. I assume it's not good. I will continue to fight this guy, and you guys go up there and help her with her craziness. She's being a bit cray-cray. Alright, let's see. Can we switch over to the bow? We can. We can also drink a potion and attack from a distance. Alright, looks like, man, this guy's crazy. The sage is just, like, ridiculous. He is just doing work.
Will do.
Alright, well, we're trading blows. She's shooting arrows. He's getting hit with arrows. We're stunning fools.
Did I always have this much blood?
Did I always have this much blood? That's a great line. She's gonna survive. There it is. We did it. We survived. It took some potions, but we did survive it. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts, she slips on her own pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words, though no cogent sound escapes her mouth, until she falls to her knees, bracing her side. Oh, here comes the goon squad, after we completely cleared everything by ourselves. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives its wounds, we have a fresh present for the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. That's a mighty big if. These southern folk are a sickly bunch. Antio wags a hand dismissively. Looking at her suffer, it's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. Finish her off. She fought well enough. I say give her to the Scarlet Chorus. See if she survives the trip back to camp. You did. Alright, yeah, do it! The words are a command, hissed through bloodied lips. With a decisive swing, you bring down your weapon on her skull and shatter her brains across the rooftop. Lovely! I wonder if I would have, like, cut off her head if I had a sword. But because I had the hammer out at that point, is that why I smashed her head in? I think maybe. I think it might have been. Alright. That didn't look like blood and guts and head breaking, but fine. It would appear that Echo Call Village had a larger enemy presence than we suspected. No kidding. They also had a whole crop of iron weapons stockpiled here. Bet those innocent villagers were helping to gather battlefield salvage, or maybe stealing from our camp? There are so few iron weapons among the chorus. Seems likely the disfavored need to keep a better eye on their supply lines. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs, his tone becoming matter-of-fact. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when they cross the Matani. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now, I adore the mystical power of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our half of the spoils, not smoke it. If there are any villagers still here, allow them to run. You may raise the settlement. The settlement should be preserved, and any still here made slaves or conscripts. Well, I'm going to go with burn and let them run. I have gained favor with the disfavored, and I have gained wrath from the Vendrian Guard. I need 2 of you to scour the grounds for any of our own wounded, Antio gestures to his soldiers, and 2 of you to gather kindling when we've got our own cleared from the site. Good hunting, Fatebinder. The disfavored commander offers you a vigorous salute. Graven Ash protects. Well, if we're going to solve this with fire, the chanter lets out a long sigh as he slowly traces the sigil of a long-gone archon of fire with his index finger. The least you could do is leave this to an expert. Have your warriors round up the wounded. If you want this town burned, so be it. We'll destroy all evidence we were ever even here. The chanter smiles a wicked grin. Fifth Eye needs your services dealing with the Oathbreakers in the Outer Valley, no? Well, when you are done with the Fifth Eye's request, the Archons will be gathering for another meeting at the disfavored camp. As our sole representative of the court, your presence will be required. Don't keep them waiting. Indubitably. Alright, so we did that. The Battle of Echo Call Crossing has been defeated. Sweet. Feel pretty good about that. Alright, we're gonna level up, level up. Again, gonna go with strength. Why? Because I can. I might go with endurance soon, or health, or what is this? Vitality. I might go with vitality next level. We will save, we will go into our talents here. We could do one of these. Adds a marking effect to the thrust ability. Attacks against marked targets gain bonus accuracy. The mark lasts until the enemy dies. The party gains 2 additional quick item slots, and consumables used while in combat are more effective. Abundant arms. The party gains use of 1 additional weapon set and can switch weapons in combat with a lower recovery penalty. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I'm still going to go with this. Increase weapon damage with 2-handed melee weapons and allows basic attacks to strike multiple times. That just seems like an amazing thing to do. Okay, moderately increases weapon. Alright, so we're going to kind of go down that tree, I think. That's going to be how we play this. I still sort of want to go down the leadership tree as well, because that just seems really good. But we'll see. Okay.
Will do.
Will do. Alright, before we're
Quiet down.
Before we will do everything here, let's come and we'll loot. An iron greatsword and an imperial falcata. It's a one-handed fine, some sort of weapon of some stuff, and it's fine. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go and take a look at the iron greatsword. It is better than my war mace. And it's slightly worse than my bronze Falx. I think I called it a flax. It's a Falx. I don't really want to get rid of the smashing, murder, death, killing thing. But you know what? If this is better, it doesn't have devastating. What does devastating do again? Oh, on weapon crit, we push and interrupt targets. I think I can live with without that. Alright, so we're going to go and we're going to switch back over to this. And we're going to make sure this is our current weapon set. I likes it. I likes it a lot. And I said I was going to start this episode with stuff, and I did not do that because I'm a bad person. So when we get over here, we will stop and we will talk to our compatriot again. And then we will move on. She's pretty close to leveling, I think. So I'm going to try not to
Fatefinder.
level her.
Always a pleasure. What do you need?
Yeah. Alright, tell me about your time with the Scarlet Chorus.
The Scarlet Chorus is mostly...
Who are your sisters? Who were they would be more appropriate. Three Whispers, Red Geyser, and Seeking Sheath. Best fighters I've ever met. There wasn't a foe we couldn't take down together. Our fighting styles complemented perfectly, so we divided up the killing work like bards sharing a song. At least we used to. She presents a solemn salute. Well, tell me about Three Whispers. She was as calm as the surface of a pond and light on her feet. More than one foe tripped and fell onto their own blade due to Whisper's crafty footwork. Verse lets her gaze slip away from you as a fleeting moment of sorrow steals her attention. And Red Geyser? A one-woman siege breaker. She would launch herself at foes like a battering ram. Not even a disfavored phalanx could withstand that dumb, suicidal wench. Kairos' eyes, but she was something to behold. Or slams her fist into her palm. And what about Seeking Sheath? That girl could pass a spear through 12 rings from the far side of a battlefield. Kairos helped any foes who approached her marching single file. She made a game of spinning as many soldiers as possible on the same javelin. Well, what happened to them? We were scouting around Vendrian's well during the siege back when we only suspected the guard of organizing in secret. My sisters and I came upon a group of them. Or Kairos knows, maybe they found us. No one said anything. We drew iron and bronze. And that was when everything went wrong. I was supposed to take point and occupy the guard with a dance of blade work, something disorienting while my sisters picked their marks. I hesitated. I lost my nerve. Instead of rushing the Oathbreakers, I froze with my weapons drawn. My sisters fought on without me, but they were off balance, like whatever I had was catching. They died. I lived. My sisters were relying on me to lead the dance, and I failed them. It's understandable. Caution stayed your hand. Your actions were inexcusable for a fighter of your station. Caution stayed your hand. Yeah. Oh, I gained fear. Caution. Save your caution for the disfavored. I gotta remember, she's crazy. For the disfavored. If we showed caution, could we have taken the Bastard City or the Gates of Judgment? Could we have conquered the tears without anything less than our blood boiling over with rage? The song of battle ripping from our lungs? Hesitation is a rot. It's unbecoming of any chorus member and unheard of in a Scarlet Fury. I would cut it from my body and cauterize the wound if only I knew its source. She grimaces once more and turns inward, contemplating. Any thoughts on the topic, or are we just here to open old wounds? Well, any idea why you lost your nerve in battle? Well, I wish I had an explanation. For the first time I lost the dance. The song of murder grew silent. Instead, there was only rigid, organized control. That sounds like the security of a phalanx to me. You should practice a more orderly form of combat if it suits you so well. Even if the Scarlet Chorus fought in formation, it wouldn't be anything like your hideous shield wall. She looks at him in disgust. No, we'll say farewell for now.
What do you need to know?
And we will talk to you a later
Always a
date.
pleasure. What do you need?
Okay, why are we talking again? I didn't request to speak to you again, woman. Gosh, it's fine. All right. So, we need to go to the Scarlet Chorus camp. And we shall. It will take us 3 hours to complete our journey from Echo Call Village to Scarlet Chorus camp. Yeah. Alright, I think we're about to hit the next day. And that means we're going to be running out of time to go and, well, basically deactivate the edict. Like by controlling the Well of Ascension or whatever it is that we have to control. It's looking a little bit scary. I mean, only having 8 days to do so.
In this gang or what?
What did she say? Huh. Cool or terrible, depending on how you look at it. Alright, yep. We have 7 days left. Oh boy. I feel the pressure, folks. I feel the pressure. Alright, what's this? It's a rusted iron sword. Don't need rusty weapons, need real superhero weapons. A rotting body bearing Scarlet Chorus war paint is skewered upon a
Can't do that.
Lovely. Oh, take another step and I'll pin your foot to the dirt. Oh, really? Nothing? So we have Quiet Shiv and Shiver Shank. Well, let's go talk to Quiet Shiv. It proves everything, the warrior slams her fists together in a resounding clap, like, for instance, whether you're fit to lead that flock of children. Behind her, the members of her gang posture with weapons held at the ready. Did you not hear the news of the edict? This is a foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. The chorus warrior looks to his gang, giving them a quick nod. Alright, what's the problem here? No problem here, Lord Binder. She tosses her blade in the air, catching it with a smile on the way down. Captain Dumbwit here seems he's about to balk from this challenge. Thinks just because he used to run a ship, he's qualified to run a gang. She spits on the ground, looking up with a scowl, so I'm calling him out. Because the way I see it, the warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Captain Dimwit was my father. Dimwit will do just fine. I know, guys. I'm censoring because, well, that's what I do. Just you can read it right there if you guys want to. Just let it go. Just let it go. The warrior points at the opposing gang. Well, if we have to prove our strength, we'll do so happily, but I'll have your hands and feet removed and the rest of you kept for my own use. Oh, lovely. This is foolish. Stop this at once. I'll let you all fight this out. Care to wager on this fight? I could use a few rings. Allow me to join you. I enjoy a good bloodbath. Ooh, there's an idea. Well, let's do that one. Sounds good. You have gained favor with the Scarlet Chorus. A sharp, vicious grin cuts across her face. Be my guest. I've always wanted to see a Fate Binder in action. He falls pointedly quiet, but finally shrugs one shoulder, seemingly smart enough not to protest. Beat Shiver Shank bloody. That'll settle it. Well, then I'll settle it with strength. Prepare yourselves. I'll be defending Silver Shank. Oh. Or Shiver Shank, rather, not Silver. I'll fight for Quiet Shiv. I'll be defending... Why can't we beat the other person? Yeah, let's just beat Shiver Shank, I guess. You lost favor with the Scarlet Chorus? Really? I thought that would be the exact opposite, but we gained some more athletics experience. You turn to Shiver Shank and grab him by the scruff of his scraggly beard, and keening with both shock and pain, he can barely fight back against the sheer force of your strength as you repeatedly punch his face until all he has left is a bloody mess. He crumbles to the ground as everyone beside you slowly, tremblingly backs away. Well, enjoy your new... just walk away. Oh my gosh. What? Who's this guy? Just some random dude that survived it. That's crazy. Like, everyone just died. What? That's funny. And also terrifying. But mostly funny. Okay, well, I really wasn't expecting that to be the outcome there, but okay. I can get behind that. These are course grounds. State your business or get lost. Yeah, shut up. Oh, never mind. The guard places her hands by her belt as you approach, gripping the hilt of a blade. Past this point is chorus territory, and you don't look like someone's conscript... you sure you're in the right place? I am Bumpy McSquiggums, Fate Binder of Tunin. I am here to help vanquish the Oathbreakers. You know, I think I was told to expect somebody, but you seem too ugly to be him. Her lips crumple into a smirk. Why exactly should I let you in? And more importantly, what's this hulking ton of iron doing here? The guard gestures at Barrick with a sneer. He's an allied warrior and my guard. You don't want to make an issue of this. Glare silently. Step in close and push her down. Yeah, we're just going to bully everyone. Ugh. You've gained favor with the Scarlet Chorus. Just because I can bully people, it's great. Before she can draw her blade, you advance, place your foot behind hers, and give her a stiff shove on the shoulder. Caught off balance, she tumbles backwards, triggering an outburst of laughter in the other guard. I can't believe you sassed the Fatebinder. You're such a stupid ponce. Didn't I tell you we had a special guest coming? The guard waves you in with a smile. Come on in. And don't let the ninny poopers in the camp give you any guff. Okay, that's kind of crazy, but fine. What's this? Something shiny over there. I like shiny. It's a scroll. A scroll sits here glowing with mystical energy. No, I don't have the lore. We're not lore-worthy. It's Death Knell, Salveros, and Bitter Quip. Oh, he's back. Lovely. We also have Variah Kell and Lantry. These arrows are splintered. They're fletching, mottled. They were likely pulled from corpses. Ah, the good old fifth eye is over here. Small marks have been painted onto this corpse, marking certain body parts as more difficult targets than others. Oh my gosh, that's their targeting? They just use corpses? That's great, or terrible, depending on how you look at it. These threadbare tents show signs of hard use and long-term exposure to the elements. We have Snigler Dagos. These spears are brittle and rusted. Perfect! Let's go steal some. Yay! Give me an axe, guys. Come on. I've been patient. Give me an axe. I'm gonna head down here and we're gonna take this on. Alright, the stench of piss and fecal matter emanate from this tent, one clearly not used for rest. Lovely. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Yeah, you can do a lot of things, buddy. Stop whining. It's Reg and Boz. And there's something there, too. Wait. Stop. We can get into that one. We can't get into the other one. Well, we're about out of time again, but... You know what? That's fine. We're going to get through this. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a good day, guys and gals. We're going to get a fish. Really? Remember when I said it was going to be a good day? I was totally incorrect. Anyway, we have Boz and Reg. There's a tent there. Maybe it's like an inn. Maybe we can rest. I don't know if we want to. I mean, she's definitely hurt, but she's probably pretty close to leveling. We have Siren. And apparently we missed something up and over here. Can I get closer? Maybe it's... Nope, it's right there. Alright, what do we have? A bronze hammer again and some crimson spear boots. Because who doesn't need their boots to have spears on them? Like, that's just a given. Like, everybody needs that thing. It is literally the greatest type of boot, is a spear boot, of course. Alright, let's go grab up the remaining stuff that's laying around. Oh, there's a shield on the ground. That's totally not a shield at all. Wonderful. Most of these provisions are withered with rot. This barrel is full of murky red water. Severed limbs bob under the greasy soup... What? Surface? The greasy soup skin. Oh, lovely. Battle plans are scribbled over a bloodstained map of the tiers. Arrows point toward the inner rings of the Ven... something another. What's that? A fragment of a blood chanter's cloak. Huh. Creepy. Vendrian's Wells Valley. And small circles are drawn... Oh my gosh, I can't read quick enough. And small circles are drawn around the citadel. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we have quite a few folks to talk to here, but that is going to be a tale for the next episode. Hopefully we can get through this town quickly and get on with whatever our mission is. And, yeah, that whole scenario. Alright folks, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in just a bit with the next installment of Tyranny. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Phreak Show, and I will see you later.